The problem with high school parties. Bro, I'ma keep it 100. I ain't been to many parties before the age of 15 because my parents were strict. Video on that in the description. But when I did go out, I went hard. And there was so many people that also came to these parties that I want to cover all in this video. I want to give you my opinion in a box wrapped up with a nice bow and put it in your hole. Mail door hole thing. Yeah, mail hole. All these parties seem to be in the nicest house or the shittest house. No in between. I once went to a party in a trap house where there were literal drug deals going on as people were finger fucking their next door neighbors. Which takes me on to the first type of person I want to talk about that go to parties. The drug dealers. I know drug dealing's bad and all, but you gotta respect the hustle. You need a Sigma male grind set to not get distracted in a party. Cause oh my god, I have seen some crazy shit happen at parties. I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick about a boy and a girl, and they were dating and they went to a party together. But when they got there, they split up and one thing led to another and the boy ended up cheating. Simple as. And look, I gotta preface this. This is not my story. I was just a viewer. But when the girl found out that the boy had cheated, she got mad and she started swinging at him. And I guess this guy just had a reaction or something because he absolutely fucking slammed her with the right hook straight to the temple. And all I was thinking was, damn, bro. It's a clean right hook. You should probably do boxing or something. She was out cold on the floor and I didn't know what to do. I was standing right next to her, but like I had no clue what to do. I was waiting for her friends to come and pick her up or something, but no one came. So I was the one that had to pick her up and like call the authorities or something. I don't know. As you can tell, I was very confused. But that takes me on to the next type of person. The crazy girls at the party. Girls at parties are either very quiet and don't come out of their shell, or they go full slaggo mode, sucking up every boy in a 5-mile vicinity. Like, I could just be going to the toilet and out of nowhere, I just hear... It's just like, bro, I'm just trying to take a piss and you gotta be doing this in the bathrooms? Why, man? I honestly don't respect it. 100% life. I was a girl, I'd want to do my dad proud. I would get a fucking first-degree bachelor's degree from fucking Harvard. I wouldn't be out here sucking up all these different guys. So, if money was you never know. But what I do know is that you should subscribe right now and like this video and comment down below what's been your favorite part so far. Because I'm about to tell my favorite part, which is a story that happened to me at one of the craziest parties I have ever been to a couple years ago. This story is about a guy, which I don't know how he came up with this plan, but what he was doing is he was pretending to be passed out on the floor so he could look up girls' skirts. One of the girls happened to notice what he was doing and started doing a sexy bump and grind while standing over his face. And she kept up the show. After a minute or two, she took off her panties and kept going lower and lower until she was inches away from his face. And then after all of this, she proceeded to shit on his face. Like, bro, my man has just caught the biggest L in existence. It took him a couple of seconds to actually process what was happening on, which gave her time to get up and go to the toilet and finish off her stuff. And I never did see my man at a party ever again. But this might have been one of the worst parties he's been to, but I have been to worse. Oh my god, just bringing up it brings back memories. I once got invited to a party where there was only guys. I was not aware it was going to be a sausage fest, so I did the only logical thing. I joked and I invited girls over. That's what I did. Because you can't have a party without girls. If you don't have girls, that's not a party. That's just a gathering of men in a room. I'm not saying that's bad. I'd rather play 2K with the boys in my room than have a ton of bitches over just being annoying as hell. But it's not a party. Have you guys ever seen that scene from The Office when Michael isn't invited to Jim's party, but he turns up anyway? Oh yeah, that happened. Not to me, but to somebody that I know. I promise it didn't happen to me. It didn't happen to me, okay? I'm totally fine. Let's just call this person Baby Frey. And you gotta feel bad for the guy, for real. Like, and there wasn't a lot of people at the party anyway, so you would just stick out like a sore thumb. But also, like, why would you put yourself through that? You already know what's going to happen and it's not gonna end well. So why would you do that? But I'm gonna pull a quick 360 on you guys. I said at the very beginning, I had extremely strict parents, which meant I couldn't go out to parties a lot. I have a video on that, by the way, link in the description. But what I don't understand is what's wrong with parties for real? Like, I would never ever do that to my kid. Worst thing that could happen, the worst thing I've seen happen is like somebody like maybe like dislocate a shoulder or something. But that's not that bad. That's a learning lesson in life to know that you shouldn't do that thing because then it will give you this. Like, I ain't been to college yet, so I can't comment on those type of parties. But from all the high school parties I've been to, I can say they're not that bad and most kids should be allowed to go to them. And honestly, if I'm keeping it 100, they're a bit shit, I can't lie. Like, they're a tad overrated. High school parties are kind of mid. So for all the people that don't like parties and would rather stay at home and watch Netflix and stuff, like, I understand that for real. I might start doing that next term. No, I won't. If you break it down to its core, it's literally just people in a room getting drunk. And you can get drunk by yourself in your own room, so why would you go to a party? I can't drive, but I know a friend that can drive. And once we went to a party in his car. And as I've just told you before, you get drunk at a party. So drinking and driving, two excellent things that go together perfectly, and there was no way that they'll end badly. Yeah. And luckily, I didn't go home with him. But after the party, I heard from some friends that he did drive home and he crashed. And oh, bro, I saw the car and it was bad. My man saw a tree and made a straight beeline for it. But to finish this video, I've lived in both America and the UK, so I want to talk about the differences in parties in both of these areas. They are drastically different. I swear to God, American parties are so clear of any other country. The American one I went to was literally your typical high school movie party. It had stairs coming down with everybody on them, and then it had a walkway where you could walk past. There was people in the kitchen. Everyone had red cups. It was literally what you think of when you think of movie party. It was literally a beer pong table. I thought that was only in movies. It actually blew my mind the first time I saw this. And then when you compare this to the UK, oh my God, bro. I remember coming out of the house once and there was like a 60-year-old man just standing there having a cigarette with a belly as big as like 15 of my heads. And I was like, wait, who are you? This is like for 15-year-olds. And also, because the weather in the UK is so horrible, whenever you finish, you have to walk home. Or for me, I had to walk home through just rain and shit. And it was terrible, man. Honestly, it ruined my experience. If you want good parties, do not come to the UK. They are god awful. You literally have the most random people at the function ever. Like, I rocked up to a party with my boys that we thought only people from our school would be there. There was a 10-year-old kid. Like, why are you here, man? You should be playing Pokemon and learning your 3 times tables. Anyway, man, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps me out so much. The Discord and Patreon is down below. And just thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Peace. Love you.